grab the laptop.
This nigga want to grab everything except the game and the rule books and the construction of this shit to get me fired up. And while we here, run up your motherfucking lights. It's roll call right now.
This is what you call the most unprofessional podcast of all time.
It is what it is. You still gotta get, you feel me, suited and booted.
We gotta get a good background. We gotta get this whole room situated. We gotta work on our presentation. Presentation speaks before you do. Our presentation is trash. We're disrespecting ourselves. We're the greatest, but we're not working the hardest. And hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard.
But the first topic of the day is this game. It gotta be this pivot at all. Pivot is the foundation. So it's like, bro, we gotta talk about this game.
What's your relationship? How's your relationship with the game? Are you happily married to the game?
Is my camera in the right spot?
Cheating on the game.
Lately, I've been following.
You cheated on the game a little bit.
A little tiny bit. But I'm here right now to rebuke for my sins. That's one thing about me. If I fucked up, if I slipped up, I will rebuke and I'll take accountability. That's one thing these bitches don't do.
You might have fucked up yesterday, but all you got is today. And you showed up today. And that kind of touches on, we're going to get straight into the quote of the day. There's no discount to success. This shit don't go half off.
It's not on sale.
It's not on sale. That means every day you got to pay every dollar to really succeed. That means every day, every hour, you got to put that in. You want to be the greatest? There is no discounts. You don't get this shit half off.
Come on, man. You got to pay you got to pay the cost to be the boss, man. And then you got to leave a tip.
You didn't put in the hours of Michael Jordan, you won't be a Michael Jordan. If you didn't put in the time of LeBron, you won't be a LeBron. The time of Lil Wayne, you won't be a Wayne. There's no discounts on this shit. You don't get this shit half off.
It's expensive?
It's priceless. You have to put in the work. There's no discounts to success. There's no discounts to
where they catch each other vibe, man. That shit's smooth.
You gotta start to look at it hour by hour. How am I gonna divide my day? How many hours are you spending on bullshit? How many hours are you spending on self-improvement? How many hours are you investing into yourself?
You gotta get off your ass and use every hour you got. You gotta look at your phone and look how many hours you put in scrolling.
There's no discounts to this shit.
Oh my goodness.
This shit is priceless. You gotta pay the full price to success. What's the price? Your time, your attention, your work. How much hours did you put in? They say it takes 10,000 hours to master a craft. Did you put in your 10,000? You can't get it for 5,000.
It's a lot of hours.
You can't get it for 2,000. You have to spend every hour on your craft, and your greatest masterpiece is yourself. You might have mastered one craft. Okay, cool. There's other aspects of life in which you can now master. Maybe financially you set. How's your relationship with God? How's your relationship with your family? How's your relationship with your children?
Like you can't put a dollar sign on it. A lot of these bitches suck they dick on. A lot of these bitches suck dick to the top. You can't do that as a man. You can, but it ain't respected. It ain't respected in the game. The glory of God.
These niggas sucking dick to the top.
Some of these niggas is. I heard a lot of gay shit going on in Hollywood, and all of a sudden these niggas pop up in big time roles.
And a lot of your favorite rappers is kissing other men on lips. But you got a quote of the day for these niggas?
The quote of the day. There's a difference between the fun part and the funds part. These bitches, these niggas, they always want to have fun. Oh, I'm trying to have fun with the bitch. I'm trying to have sex with the bitch. I want to do this. I want to go OT with the bitch. I want to take the bitch out to dinner. I want to do something with the bitch. There's always something around the bitch. Bitch, we can't have fun unless there's funds. Stop having fun with the bitch and get some funds out the bitch. We gotta come up with something. We gotta come up with a business venture. Go get you an LLC and start you up a motherfucking lawn service company. Bitch, I need 10 lawnmowers. Go buy 3. I
like to pimp even without the bitch. With the bitch or without the bitch, I'm always gonna pimp. You don't want to ever have to rely on the bitch. All she's doing is adding to what you already got going on, bitch. You coming into a great situation.
Building on top of the emotion. Money mission. What's good?
I got my own bag, but I still need the bitch funds. My time costs, my game costs, my knowledge costs,
my attention costs.
And the dick free. I ain't no hoe. You can't pay for this dick, but that's it, man. Funds, you feel me? Funds and
dick ain't even free. That gotta be earned. That gotta be showing you ready to have the seeds of the game planted in you. Just as much as the nut. Just as much.
Things. And it ain't gotta be necessarily money. You ain't gotta be actually.
Because your presence is influencing the woman. Can she even receive? I don't plant seeds in concrete. I don't put seeds in the trash can. I put them in nice fertilized soil. That's gonna get the sunshine. That's gonna soak it up. That's gonna put the right nutrients and allow that plant to grow. Come on, man.
Getting it out the ditch, right. But you feel me? Whatever your payment is, that's what she gotta give you. Whether it's the convo,
the dick can't be free because it's a part of me. It's a part of P, man. It gotta come with a price. Come on, chat.
Whether it's good sex, good head, but me.
See, I see how they pick up off each other. A vibe, man. This shit. I just eat this shit up, man. This shit thorough.
Oh man, I had another call. I was gonna give him another bust down, and this was me and my girl were chilling, so she asked me, "Oh, what do you like about me?" And I'm saying all these things, and I realized
it was a list.
It was a list of things that she just does. It's not necessarily about her.
Right.
It's about what she does. So that was another good. It don't gotta be the quote of the day, but it's more game. It's never about the bitch. It's about the duty of the bitch.
Do you do your job?
I realize it's never about the bitch.
My love is conditional, bitch. My love is conditional, bitch. That you under the conditions and guidelines that you under my instructions.
Yeah, that's one thing that I think fellas could take into the real world is like, if you realize she really ain't doing nothing for you, then she ain't doing nothing for us. If you can't do nothing for me, you just basically saying fuck the relationship, fuck everything we got going. You just want to be you, bitch.
And that goes back to the quality. They were talking about, quality woman is a woman who's invested in you and your program. And that's another thing. It's like when a bitch does her job, it puts pressure on you as a man to do your job.
That's what you just now gave these.
When a bitch is completely submissive and completely obedient and completely just I put my life into your hands. It puts pressure on you as a man to step up, and now you got to do your job. And it's the same vice versa. When you really doing your job as a man, it puts pressure on her to do her job. Bitch, you got to stay on your toes. Don't get complacent. Don't get lazy. Because once you start getting lazy in your pimping, the bitch start getting lazy in her hoeing.
Or she try to check your pimping, and then that's when a lot of miscommunication goes on. That's one thing that I realized about relationships, whether it's men, women, grandparents, parents, life, is just communication. Oh my goodness, communication can save this world. That's it. War is a result of lack of communication. That's all that it is. Whether war in the bedroom, war in your household, war in the real world, war in the workplace, whether it's anywhere.
Now what happens when we try to communicate, but we got two different goals? She says, I want this. You say you want that.
Hey, baby, I always figure two heads is better than one. So you gotta go, I gotta go. Let's put our heads together and let's create something.
Let's collaborate.
We ain't gotta fight. Let's collaborate.
Now, do you compromise?
Compromise for what?
What
I realize is like my way is for the betterment and the success for us.
Right.
So if you want to go against that, bitch, you're not for us.
You're not for yourself. Bitch, why you want to commit self-harm? Bitch, why you want to kill yourself? Bitch, I'm giving you game that can save and change your life and your children's life.
And you want to go against that?
Bitch, you must not like life. Bitch, why you hate yourself?
And then a bitch want to,
That's why it's qualifications, man. That's why it's qualifications to pick up on the type of shit that you got as a man and the value that you provide. You know what I'm saying? And this the shit that matters. When this is why I tell y'all say shit like, oh, she don't fuck with me. Nigga, she can't fuck with me. It's a difference. Man, she don't fuck with me, man. But she ain't qualified to fuck with me.
Control me, you want to do this.
She can't.
No, I'm not trying to control.
It ain't the don't, it's that she can.
I'm trying to give you guidance. There's a difference between guidance and control. I don't need to control shit.
Go back and forth with these dumb bitches. Bitch, the door's there.
That's one thing that that I took in yesterday when we did that bike ride. I don't do too much adventurous nature type of shit, but just being out there and seeing nature, it kind of grounds you more to like, oh no, I just felt like I was grounded a little bit. Like there's shit out
really
here outside of the internet, outside of video games, outside of your phone that you can appreciate.
That's another thing. Let's get back to this game. It's like, what game?
I'm heavy on that. When you go outside, when you in a setting where you just drop your phone, you drop all that shit, you realize no matter how much money you got in your bank account, no matter how many followers you got, no matter how many people hate you, no matter how many people don't know who the real you is, none of that shit matter. You go around a bunch of big ass trees, fucking animals, plants and bugs, and all that just random ass shit, bro. You start sitting there like, yo, what am I now? Who am I now? Because a lot of times we only know ourselves in relation to something else. Oh, I'm such and such a son, friend, this. I'm X, Y, and Z from Instagram. Oh, I have this much money, this much status. Here's my reputation. Go tell that to a fucking tree. It don't care. Now you all you are is who you are. Right then and there. Even outside of materialism, even what you tell yourself. I go out there in the nature, bro. It just reminds me like I'm nobody at the same time of being somebody. I'm nobody, and it's a realization and it's a reminder that gives me my strength back, because it's like, yo, this is what really matters. None of this shit makes a true difference except the core of who I am.
Gang do you affiliate with? Your community is a gang in a sense. What gang are you a part of? Your brotherhood is going to determine where you get in life. Be a part of a healthy gang.
Yeah.
Gang is just a group. You know what I'm saying? Your tribe. What is your tribe? And really, it's like, especially for the young niggas, it's like be a part of multiple tribes. Especially like in school, like both of us was the type of niggas, we was cool with the basketball niggas. I know you was like into the anime type shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, because we were diverse, we could communicate and be cool with multiple different tribes.
Yeah.
You might have the anime and kind of the nerdy Pokemon group that you're really comfortable with, but you're also very comfortable with the hoes, and you're very comfortable with the party niggas, and they're very comfortable with the athletes.
Oh,
so
God.
having that diversity and having multiple tribes. Some niggas get stuck with one tribe, and why limit yourself?
That's how y'all can all share y'all tools together, and we all just create this big ass sharp sword. If you keep yourself in a box, you can't never get outside that box.
And it's like people are one of the greatest resources. So by investing in certain people, by having different networks and having different connections, by building all these different bridges, you have multiple different routes you can go in life. Different people can help you in different situations. You could help other people, they can help you, but yeah, being part of different tribes is so healthy, and so many people are part of unhealthy tribes. People rub off on you. Your tribe's gonna rub off on you. So what tribe are you affiliated with? And that's another reason why even if you got a girl, her friends should be in relationships. Surround yourself with people in relationships.
Absolutely.
With families. Y'all got similar values, similar goals. She hanging out with hella single friends. It's like all the type of shit her single friends typically want to do probably aren't in alignment with what she should be wanting to do.
Yeah.
So it goes back to her tribe. She could be cool with certain people, but who do you kick it with? Who do you hang out with? Who do you have fun with?
That's gang.
What's your tribe? Shit is crazy.
Part of multiple tribes.
And can you mix the different flavors that you get from each of those tribes or each of those groups? Can you notice and observe what it takes to interact with these different people socially? Do you notice the requirements in each new social group? Do you notice that how can you not be stuck to one? How can you think broadly and openly and soak all this shit up and yet turn it into something in and of itself or something new?
Be a part of multiple tribes. And this reminds me, I remember too, one of the niggas was talking about the book 48
Big picture type of, not even code switching, but you being who you are in all these different environments. Not even code switching, not changing lingo to language or nothing like that, but they fuck with you. See, you don't understand it, but it's not code switching, bro.
Things even in that book, it was basically saying how in the world we're all actors. Basically,
you look at it as code switching as something like from professional to like formal to informal.
It was explaining how your
networking is a great way.
Identity is a fluid concept. We all wearing masks. The more masks you have, the more diverse you are as a person. The more
think about the shit that I talk about, like rhetorical sensitivity, the shit that we talked about, like. You shouldn't be able to just appeal to a crowd you have things in common with. You shouldn't be able to just be limited to only what you know in your environment and things like that. Can you touch people that you have nothing in common with? Can you connect to a crowd and a community that is that was born 50 years before you? It had different childhood experiences. There are different ways of understanding the world, what was relevant to them, and can you connect the dots? That's a trademark of a great leader and a speaker.
Back to like the tribe shit. It's like be able to wear different masks, be able to hang out with different groups, be able to be a chameleon. You could be the businessman like 50 Cent, but at the same time be that dude comfortable in the hood. But also be able to sit down with businessmen and be respected. And some niggas is just on some hood shit. They get in a room with businessmen and they just ignorant. Why can't you got different masks? You should be able to do the ghetto shit and the sophisticated, how you doing, sir? Be diverse. You feel me? And so that's another tool, and they teach a lot of people this, even like when you think of athletes. A lot of niggas come from bad environments, the hood, but they get media training and they learn how to conduct themselves in public and how to have different masks in your toolbox. You gotta be able to adapt to your environment and understand how to move. That knowledge is power.
To really have a good,
I fuck with these short podcasts, bro.
You gotta know how to play all the parts.
All the different masks.
I see why motherfuckers put that shit in the comment, man. They know this shit right up my alley, man.
You gotta have all the different
shit.
masks.
I could just sit back for real.
I
can just sit back for real.
You gotta know how to fuck properly outside in that backyard.
Yeah.
Potentially in that front yard, you make a tent. You make a tent in that front yard. In that core.
Not only just the fucking, you gotta know how to fuck the dog shit out of her, but then at the same time, you have to know how to give a bitch love. Like how to make her feel special, how to make her feel good. A bitch is only gonna cheat, because that's really the main thing niggas be like, bro, I don't want a bitch, It's like, bro, she's only gonna cheat either from love or lust.
Yeah.
That's really it. She loves her boy.
And on the lust, and it's like, she just was gonna get that pussy up anyway, and you went and picked the chick who had no type of integrity to abide by anyway.
Lusted the celebrity. She loves her boyfriend, but she lusted her coworker. But at the same time, even if you the toppest, cleanest thing in the world, a lack of love by neglecting your girl completely, she'll go out into the world seeking that shit, and any nigga, especially a smooth nigga, he might not be on your level, but if he makes her feel that, if he feels the void that she has with you, that bitch gonna fold, because it's both.
And that's one thing that we told niggas, just talk to everybody. I don't give a fuck. You can talk to the clerk, you can talk to a dude that, talk to anybody, just sharpen that toolbox. The best thing that you could do out there is just to go out and do it. You want to know how to talk to bitches, go out there and talk, and you'll learn from trials and tribulations
And another thing too is being observant. Once you really realize everybody has mentors. Every NBA player you know, they have trainers, they have coaches. Like everybody has mentors. There's niggas I've never met ever who are my mentors because I've studied certain niggas. Studied Kobe, I studied this, I studied his work ethic. What time did he go to sleep? What time did he wake up? I'm gonna be observant. You don't have to literally sit me down and be my mentor. I'm gonna watch all your shit and study the film and figure.
Now this is a bar right here. And this is something that I had to do in my own personal life because, you know, you ain't got access to, let's say, powerful people or millionaires or et cetera in your closest environment. But the internet got a lot of shit out there, man. Listen, I can't even tell you how many hours and hours and hours I've seen of different speakers speak. I just reposted something today, you know, since the day Malcolm X was assassinated. I'm like, yo, that's one of my major influences on public speaking and communication. Of how well poised and well calculated and how articulate Malcolm X was, and how he could be funny, charismatic, witty, and still powerful, and still hold his own toe to toe in a room in a 1v3 situation, and still hold his own.
Out for myself, and that's one of the reasons so many people
time at the time
because they don't have it in the household, so they're looking for a mentor. Oh, that worked for him. That's about. Okay, cool. I'm gonna implement that.
Of the game.
I'm gonna implement that into my game. What do you think all these NBA players do? They study film and they say, okay,
that
he
shit
gets
real.
crossover. Let me implement that into my game. He does that move and that works. Let me implement that into my game.
This game is cheaper than school. Your teacher can teach you.
And really, no bullshit. You know what this is great for? If you feel like that in your own environment is limiting you, don't stop there, bro. Especially with a fucking phone and all this shit out here nowadays. Like, motherfuckers used to have to travel to get around some type of shit like this. Nigga, you can go on YouTube. It's in your pocket. You could lose... Out of all the fake worlds that people go to live in social media, you telling me you ain't even learning or taking some type of benefit or some value out of this fake world? Or out of what has been recorded and made public? Come on, all this shit is out here, man.
They literally can't. They don't have the resources, they don't got the time, and they don't got the knowledge, they don't got the game.
People want to be consumed by drama, man. Man, start intentionally reviewing shit. I used to watch Farrakhan debate. I used to watch Malcolm X debate, Bob Marley interviews. I mean, Dick Gregory interviews, his book, etc. Like, we can go on and on and on. Fucking Dr. Claude Anderson, bro. We could go on and on. Ray Dalio.
Same thing. I don't got the game.
Bro, we could go on and on and on, bro.
Oh,
There's so much shit out here.
Game to a young nigga and watch him use it. That's another thing is, and that's one thing. Shout out to Nick, but I was explaining how we experienced that with him, and it's just a dope ass feeling. Is like with Nick, it's fun. The excitement of he got the girl's number. You texting her, is she gonna reply? You get to live vicariously through him. The excitement he has, you get to relive it because there once was an excitement we would have of getting. But some shit now is just normalized. Yeah, new bitch, fuck, blah, one night stand, blah, 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 whatever. And that's one thing you experience with kids. You get to live through them. It's like as a man, you live your life, not do it all. Conquer the world, and then you get to live vicariously through your kid. And so he can relive and carry the legacy, carry the torch of your last name, and climb a higher mountain than you climb.
Oh, my goodness.
How do you constantly sharpen your toolbox?
Me personally, I think there's a main tool that no matter what has to constantly always be sharp is communication. That is the main thing. Once you can get through past communication,
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Literally. You can walk in any door as long as you know how to communicate in that door. You can find some sort of knowledge. You can find your way to whatever place that you want to get to. Communication That's the number one sharpening of my toolbox that has to be sharpened.
For me, my foundation is the fitness shit. When I work out, it makes me want to improve every other aspect of my life. It's damn near like you start to create like a positive trend. You create like a positive momentum.
That working out shit, that shit is just, it's like a confidence booster.
That's really where it starts. Is do you like who you see in the mirror? But you also have to be your biggest critic.
You have to put an evaluation on your evaluators. Everybody who has an opinion about you, it might not mean shit because they don't mean shit to you.
Now this is one. Now this is the one right here. Evaluation on your evaluators. Are you even qualified to disrespect me? Are you even qualified to criticize me? Are you even qualified to have this opinion? You ain't even of my same breed or pedigree, or can stand up to me in any way, shape, form of life. Why would your, come on now.
Hard.
A random nigga can tell you about yourself. Now it's different when your mom tell you about yourself, or when your homie tell you about yourself, or when your kid tell you about yourself. Before you taking criticism, evaluate them first.
Oh my God, that's so hard. How do I keep on the roster without giving her the dick? Yeah, that don't really make no sense. She must be an ugly bitch or something. Just get topped off. You know what I'm saying?
That's probably your best bet. Just let her get the blessing of sucking that dick. The best says better than best pussy.
Real talk.
Sometimes good head niggas feel like pussy.
Real, no, literally. I used to. Oh my God, just thinking about it. You remember the bitch because you was fucking with her friend when you knocked her friend. You remember what I'm talking about?
I know exactly who you talking about.
Bitch head was crazy and she had ass and the pussy was fire. Combo deal.
You got combo
deal.
deal.
It was fire, Jay. I tapped back in like a year later. The bitch had me blocked on everything. She would always ask me like, we be fucking, but you know, I'll be cool with bitches. She used to be hooked up on her ex. And so she'd be fucking me, but be like, he did this, do you think blah, blah, blah? And I'm giving her advice on how to get her ex back type shit. Long story short.
You want bitches to leave.
Bitch, go be happy.
You know what's crazy? The fact that I understand that dynamic completely. And motherfuckers wouldn't even get it. Not even understand. No, y'all saying evil. But it's like, yo, when you don't have no type of strings attached, when you don't have that same kind of like clinginess or attachedness or like, why you texting? Like when you unfazed, bruh, when you don't give a fuck, this the type of roles you get to play. You ain't having that deep emotional investment, but you might be satisfying her in different ways. You might be like a damn near like a role model or a positive influence on a bitch's life, and you might be fucking. But you're not her man though. You're not her boyfriend. You're not her, you're not that to her, but you really much more without a title.
I just want bitches to be happy. And bitch, under my instruction, bitch, you gonna be the happiest.
You have no soul vibes? No, it's just leadership and influence, brother. It's just like it's no true attachment to it. It's almost like she's freeing herself through him of her daily stress, of her daily expectations, and then she can come fuck with him, and none of that is put on her. None of the regular shit in her daily life is put on her through him. It's like almost a sense of freedom.
I was trying to have her fuck Serge. I like sharing my toys. Real talk, nigga. I used to tell this bitch. I could have sworn I tried to put it on YouTube, but for some reason she didn't bite on nobody.
Like your program.
She a little loyal. Me and her ex. But anyway,
I ain't share my toys.
I was taught at a young age, since a child. Since I was a child, I was always taught to share your toys, especially with your closest friends. Does your bitch match your bank account?
The bitch could never match my bank account.
It's not even possible.
It's not even possible. I don't give a fuck if the bitch got $1 billion. She can never be me. She can never be this game.
I keep fumbling the girls I actually find attractive.
It's never the beauty of the bitch. It's the duty of the bitch.
Oh my God.
Don't evaluate her on her looks. Evaluate her on her performance.
Her behavior.
A bad bitch or a good woman.
Be revolving around options. Like if a nigga is starving, he will eat out the trash.
He ain't got no standards.
He has no standards. So some niggas, we're telling niggas have standards.
Yeah.
But there's some niggas that are starving. Bruh, fuck how she behave. I just need some pussy. Like they're starving for some pussy. Everything revolves around options. Even if you don't have options as far as hella hoes. That's why this game is so powerful, because your game gives you options. When you have the game, you can walk into any room and feel comfortable and know any city, any country I go in, I can get girls because I have the tools to get girls. How to properly maintain.
Do y'all hear how this is like? Do y'all hear this mentality? Do y'all hear this central dogma? Do y'all hear this paradigm? Which is not, you don't hear opinions like this on the fucking internet. You hear, man, money, clout, status, man. Money, clout, status, man. Money, clout, status, man. Money, clout, status. Money, clout, status. Money, clout, status. Money, clout, status. But niggas that don't understand the influence of human interaction, which supersedes all that superficial shit. Now, mind you, you might jump in and say, oh, well, bro, she won't even look your way. Come on, man. I mean, if you swipe it on Tinder, then that truth is that much more emphasized. But dog, bro, people are human. People have emotions. Emotions can be changed and influenced and impacted. How? From the mouth to the ears. From the mouth to the ears to the heart. And after that, the shit is history, bro. Why y'all think niggas be knocking y'all bitches? Oh, cause you look better than you? If she fucked every guy that looked better than you, nigga, her body count would be like 1,000.
Walk into any room and feel comfortable and know any city, any country I go in, I can get girls because I have the tools to get girls. How to properly maintain hoes.
Oh, how to keep bitches? That just gotta be you at the end of the day. Do they want to be kept?
Do they want to be kept?
Do they want to be kept by you? Because all women want to be kept, but they all want to be kept by the right nigga.
One thing too that I would advise as far as how to keep
not even a diss. Not even a diss.
Every girl is down to fuck. They
because those factors
like
play a
more
part.
Than just a fuck. So that's huge. If you can genuinely make a girl feel as if she's more than just a fuck, not on some romantic buying her hella flowers, but just you're a drug. Like you say, does she want to be kept by you? You're a drug. Does she want another hit? That's like asking, how do I make them keep buying?
Didn't Steve say this? Yo, this shit line up. This shit on the same fucking frequency so perfectly, dog. That's how you know the game don't care, man. The game don't care. Dog, the same way me and Steve go back and forth with this shit is the same way they going back and forth with this shit right now.
Some romantic buying or hella flowers, but just you're a
the
drug.
game don't care,
like you say,
bro.
She want to be kept by you. You're a
they
drug.
gamed up, man. It don't care.
That's like asking, how do I make them keep?
I am the drug. I'm the drink. I'm the addiction. You niggas want her to be attracted to you, her to like you. Nigga, she gonna admire me and respect me. She gonna like, damn, the kind of man he is. Fuck the dick, the money, the clout, and status. She could get that anywhere. Him, what makes him who he is, I need that in my life. That's the realization. That's the epiphany, man.
Are you a drug?
That's the lifetime warranty on the
hit. Do you give them a good high? What value do you provide to this person? It ain't even about the time.
Bro, you would almost thought we went to the same. You would think we went to the same Riz Academy or something. Like we graduated from the same. See, a game don't give a fuck, nigga. Anywhere from opposite sides of the country.
It's about the
opposite sides of the country. Never even spoke directly, chat, and this shit on point.
Spend an hour with her, but if you evoke more emotions in that hour than let's say a dude who's been with her, who's known her for months.
Yeah.
She's gonna be more attached to you. That's really how you build that attachment, is by evoking different emotions.
Don't I always say you could get more done in a 5-minute phone call than a nigga did in 5 weeks.
Being able to evoke
conversation is a weapon and a tool,
all
man.
the different emotions. I'm doing a podcast right now. Talk to you later.
When later? You're later. Want to be later tonight in a few hours? In
Yeah.
a couple days, in a couple weeks.
Yeah, whenever I'm done with this. Whenever I'm done. This shit disrespectful. Oh, damn to me.
Nigga said when's late.
When's later?
That's what he said?
Yeah. How to get money out of her.
I remember the first time at the first high school that I went to, this one girl, she was 2 years older than me. I mean, I was putting on older hoes back then, back in the day. I think she was a junior, I was a freshman. And literally, this is no bullshit. It was 4 of us. I was the youngest nigga. Literally, I used to get money out of bitches, and I'd break off my nigga's son. This bitch gave me 5 ones. I gave all my niggas $1. Now we all eating.
Real talk.
Real shit.
Something from the snack board.
On the beach.
Real talk.
But really, it's on me because I got it out the beach. That was just some young shit. But
yeah, one of my advice is
$5 to get a whole motherfucking bunch of candy.
Consumers. create a product. That's how you get money. That's
The
really
principle,
all.
though.
Any multi-millionaire, all these niggas, they created some type of product and then they have a bunch of customers.
Consumers
That's
and
pretty much
producers.
it. Whatever that product is, whether that be entertaining videos or merchandise or music or, you know, be a creator, find some type of product. What can you create that can, through an audience, you can sell to a lot of people? Why is Burger King a successful company? They create a product and a lot of people buy it. That's really, everything is just either you a creator or a consumer. What are you gonna create? Unless you're working for a specific job like an engineer or a doctor that pays hella much.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you gonna create? And then as far as how to get money out of a bitch, my biggest advice would be, she has to feel as if by giving you money, it's going to benefit her. It's an investment. Are you a man worthy to be paid? Is paying you an investment that's going to help her in the long run?
It's like the real.
And you also got, you know, the direct cash to hand type of shit. You got paying for things for you type of shit. And then you got positioning her to make you money. Or to benefit the plans that you have that make money. So it's levels to that. You know what I'm saying? It's like physically taking dollar for dollar from, or she offering you or giving you something. Come on, man.
Or
It's
you pay for
ultimately-
something, you get something back.
Right.
So if she gives you money, she's paying for something.
Right, what is she gonna get? Is she getting good instruction?
Mm-hmm.
Is she getting, you know what I'm saying? How are you benefiting her? How is her paying you gonna help her out? See, a lot of niggas just have an exploitation mentality, just give me it. And it's like, man, it ain't gonna last long. Bitch might give you some, but it ain't gonna last long.
Yeah.
Then you can't be inconsistent. You can't have one chick, you know, earning your time and earning your influence and your structure, and then you begging another bitch to fuck with you. It's shit like that fuck your whole program up.
Bitch better have my money.
Get you exposed to something.